Zuback. A 6'2" freshman from Camden, Delaware, number 10, Ian Betts. And a 5'10" junior from Columbus, Ohio, number 19, Josh Lovely. The first midfield line, a 6-foot junior from Penyon, New York, number 7, Carter Earl. A 5'8" sophomore from Pembroke Pines, Florida, number 28, Santiago Figueroa.
Check, check. One more. Hello, hello.
Josh Preston. The first defensive line for the Wildcats, a 6'2" senior from Seattle, Washington, number 14, Quentin Tracy. A 6'3" sophomore from Aurora, Colorado, number 21, Logan Place. And a 6'3" senior from Bel Air, Maryland, number 32, Julian Kozinski. In goal for the Wildcats is a 5'10" junior from New York, number 30, Daniel Flynn. Assistant coaches for Wilmington are Jeremy Forrester, Mike Adams, Eric Day, Alex Feeney, and Josh Levery. Head coach for the Wildcats in his 9th season is Christian Swigert. And now to Iron America, we have a please stand and leave your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome one and all to the Wilmington University Sports Complex for the 2026 WilmU Men's Lacrosse Home Opener. Your Wilmington University Wildcats are set to take the field as they battle the Barton College Bulldog in what promises to be an exciting matchup. On behalf of the Central Atlantic Collegiate Conference, I'm Phil Boda along with WilmU Sports Information Director Dan Laletta and producer Nate, and we are proud to bring you this broadcast today. The Wildcats have started this season off right with an 15-8 victory on Wednesday away versus American International. However, today on home turf, the stage is set for a revenge match for the 14-10 loss against Barton last season. Overall, this is their 4th contest between these two universities. 2 for the Bulldogs, 1 for the Wildcats. So WilmU looking to level the sides today. I had the pleasure of sitting down with the WilmU assistant coach Alex Feeney this week to discuss this upcoming game. He let me know that the team is fired up, of course, for the home opener, but for another chance to face off against Barton. Coach Feeney mentioned that the 14-10 loss last season was closer than the box score made it out to be. A few unlucky breaks had the victory slip between their gloves, but this time around, the Barton Bulldogs will not be as fortunate. Coach Feeney has all the confidence in his squad this time and will be looking for Captain Andrew Zubik to facilitate the attack and Captain Quinn Tracy to keep the defense working as a unit. The Bulldogs, on the other hand, pretty rough start. Morale might be a little bit low as they've lost 2 games so far in overtime. They're going to look to right the ship and level their record at 2-2 overall this season. This is going to be a fantastic matchup as we have our face-off about to get underway. This is going to be a quick scoring affair, I'm sure. Nice, well worked there from Weidmer. He went 16 face-off wins in their victory on Wednesday. He will not be easily defeated in the chess match known as the face-off. It's a scramble for the ball, but the defense comes up with it. There's Tracy right on cue. The defense makes the transition clean. Ian Bates, he's looking to score. He's got 2 goals and 1 assist so far on the season. patience from the Wildcats to start us off here in the first quarter. I like this at the beginning, finding an ISO matchup, but against a long stick, not going to do it. Finds the X, the turnaround. It's a good flick of the wrist. Bates, he has a chance. It's a goal to open it up. Ian Bates, put him on the board. Wildcats won. Told you it was going to be a quick scoring affair, folks. That was a laser beam from Ian Bates. Fortunate to scoop that one up after a nice check from the defense of Barton. That puts Weidmer back on the face-off position. Let's see how he goes for it this time. LSM's raring to go. Weidmer with another victory, but that's got to be a push in the back for sure. All right, a loose ball foul. That will go the way of the Wildcats, a transition here to get their attacking personnel on the pitch. That is Carter Earl here in possession.
Wilmington University goal scorer number 10 in Betts, his third of the year.
Transitioning to the X. That is Zubek. Swinging it around, trying to spread the defense, make sure the slides don't come through as quickly. An ISO opportunity against a short stick. A sweeping goal, and they'll make it too. Zubek. He doubles the score quickly. The Wildcats on fire early on. It is standing room only here, folks, at the WilmU Athletic Complex. We have people piled up against the fences to get a glimpse of the action here today. The Barton Bulldogs barely have had a chance of an offensive possession, and this is all in the back of Weidmer, the face-off specialist here for WilmU. He wins another, make it 3. Gets tripped up again. Frustrating the face-off unit for the Bulldogs. Usually dogs beat cats every day of the week, but not the case so far in this first quarter. Zubek surveying the field. He finds Betts. Quick patience allows for a transition. Substitute of personnel. That is Hamburger with the ball. Transition it to Zubek. Needs to find the right matchup here. There it is. Shorty against the long stick. Now this is the opportunity. Connell Ward to Zubek. I'm looking for maybe a pick set up by Ward. He goes for it, but it was moving. Didn't get his feet set there. And that will be a turnover in possession. The first opportunity for the Bulldogs to get some attacking options going, but they have to get through this wily defense. It's a ground ball opportunity scooped up immediately from the Wildcats. That's Kyle Parker with the GB. Turnover for turnover, one apiece here for both of these schools. But WilmU maintaining possession, and that's the key. The more time on the ball, the less the opponent has in. Zubek, diving effort. Does it roll in? It does. Oh, 2 for the kid. He's getting it done. Timeout called here for Barton. They are scratching their heads. How could this be? 3 on the board quickly for the Wildcats, but this is a long game, folks. 4 quarters to play. You could have an early momentum in the first, but it's about seeing it out through all 4. Luke Woolard is the goalkeeper, number 14 for Barton. He's conversing right now with the goalkeeper coach for the Blues. You can see where maybe how do I get down lower? How do I get quicker? Some of these shots have been towards my ankles. Trying to sweep your stick from top to bottom can be difficult. But oftentimes you can't blame the goalkeeper when it comes to lacrosse. It's got to be on the defense. We need to have some stronger checks, better slides. The offense for Barton must be frustrated here. I mean, you have Xander Grimes, 7 goals on the season. He's going to be one that defense is going to be looking to lock down, kind of that primary target. But my eyes will be on Nick Nielsen. He's got 4 goals and 4 assists. He's really the control tower of the attack here for Barton. That it will be number 12. He's sitting there at the top of the offensive section. We go back to the face-off. Weidmer. Can he win 4 in a row? That's the question. This time he might come up with it. I would say that's a win in my book. This kid, indomitable on the faceoffs, and that's a quick counterattacking opportunity. Goes to the X here to reset. Zubek to Betts. Connell Ward finds Hamburger. He finds an ISO opportunity. He could get a full head of steam here. He goes for it. Bull rushing in. Zubek, though, all of the attack goes through him. The captain, the senior. Another transition. Connell Ward. He might have an opportunity here. He lays it off to Betts. Betts gets crunched and flattened. The ball coughed up, but coughed up immediately is swarmed in white. The Wildcats, they do hunt in packs. That will be whistled dead. Another loose ball foul. This time, a push from the back. We'll see who goes into the sin bin here. Looks like will be Connell Ward, who will take a knee. This will be the first man-up opportunity of the game in the first for Barton. This might be the little opening in the window for them. And this is what I've been, checking my notes, doing some VOD reviews. This is what I want to see. How does the defense of the Wildcats stack up? Especially looking at the goalie, Daniel Flynn. Faced 15 shots on Wednesday. 7 went in, 8 were saved. So it's about the defense, how they close down. They've got to be tight as a unit, especially in a man-up situation. A shot and a save, Daniel Flynn. Stalwart between the pipes. You expect nothing less. This is perfect transition opportunity. Look at him go on the horse, Tyler Quinn. Captain does everything he needs to do to keep his team ahead. That's Carter Earl here, number 7 on the attack. He's got 4 goals, 2 assists on the season. Another lethal member of this offensive force. Zubek, he's okay with just allowing this penalty to run its course. Don't force anything if you don't need to. Make sure you get some fresh legs on the turf. He's willing to play from the X every day of the week. The pick comes through. Bowled over, but it creates enough space for the matchup. Switches quickly. The turnaround shots wide. But will still remain with the Wildcats. That's what Zubek is there to do on that X. Make sure possession stays with his squad. Top of it, Kyle Parker. He finds a match he likes. He could go from distance. Lays it off to Zubek once again. ISO was the call, but it's a long stick after all. It's a couple of good checks there from the Bulldogs. Parker not able to come up with it. Just a desperation clearance. It's got to be a change of possession here. But a lot of time taken off the clock of that penalty from the Wildcats. They'll be okay with that. Looks like we'll be all evened up again. 10v10 once more. As the officials sort this one out, the Bulldogs still without an offensive possession. They've had that quick man-up opportunity, but it wasn't really settled. Just 1-2 pass and try to get a shot. Woolard involved in this transition. Closed down nicely. And they're not able to cross the line in time. The clock expires, 20 seconds gone. This Wildcats unit, unrelenting. Another ISO opportunity. Good slide there. Closes the angle. Forces Bryce Emery away. Another transition here. That's Max Runer. Swinging it around. The faster you go, the more you force the defense to make their transitions. That's a good check and immediately thwacked. Got to get it over the line. There's the man, Nick, I'm looking for. This could be a shot. No. Elects to go for an outward pass. That will be a blindsided hit. And the flag tossed up. This is an advantage play here for Barton. They know they have an opportunity to strike and then a man up after that. Let's see how WilmU settles in. Gabe Thompson, 38. He's the one the foul was committed on. He might want to get some revenge. Thinks about it. Goes away instead. The 1v1, that's a good strength for the Barton man. But now with the change of possession, referee called, and it's getting a little bit testy out there. But you like that physicality. Julian Bazinski, number 32. He's the one that caused the foul, but the crowd cheering him on. They're all right with that bit of aggression. Looks like we have a bald eagle overhead. Nothing more American than some lacrosse on a Saturday. And an eagle gracing us with his presence. This crowd is fired up no matter how much snow is layered on the ground. Once again, another man-up opportunity for Barton. Weren't able to capitalize on their first attempt. Looking to get something going here in the second half of the first quarter. Yet, no goal for him yet.
Unnecessary roughness, 1 minute.
Be a 1 minute unnecessary roughness penalty for Bazinski. Try to quick. Oh, you feel like that was an opportunity, and it will be. That is Nick Nielsen. We told you he was one to watch. He said, look at me, folks, as I put it in the back of the net. Gets Barton on the board. That'll be his 5th goal of the season. That will release Bazinski from the penalty box. We're back level once more. That was another point that I was bringing up as I was doing my research in the game on Wednesday. 9 infractions, 7 minutes worth of penalties committed by the Wildcats. They are going to need to shore that up. They might be doing well on the offensive possessions here, but if they do go down a man, it's going to be difficult. Another shot on. That one launched into the snowbanks. But Barton, a very good squad, and they will capitalize on those opportunities as they did so there with Nick Nielsen. Discipline is going to be a key word for me for the Wildcats. That will be a possession given over. Goes out of bounds. That'll be Josh Weston who coughs it up. The attack has done well so far to pin Barton in. Let's see how their clearance fares. Looks like they'll be able to get a touch in time. That is Marvin Johnson, number 27. He's got a number of goals and assists to his name. He's got the bright orange cleats as well. Nielsen. He's jiving. He's juking, but turned around. Marvin Johnson once again. He's got 6 goals, 1 assist. He's looking for a full head of steam. The slide doesn't come through. It's got to now. Is that in? Oh, top shelf Marvin Johnson. As a quick 2 set of goals for Barton. It's a game of momentum, folks. You can have it for an instant, then it can quickly teeter in the opposite direction. Wildcats, they need to settle. This is where Barton can get you. Very lethal. Many of their goals unassisted. They thrive in those ISO opportunities. Weidmer again is able to win that faceoff, but now it's a scramble for the ball. Everybody collapsing upon it. A slip on the turf. Will be a call from the officials and a loose ball possession. The coaching staff for the Wildcats must be beaming the fact that they have a guy like Weidmer on their squad. Winning faceoffs is so crucial to keeping the ball in your possession. Oof, that's got to be a slash. No call there. Quinn, he can't believe it. His helmet was rattled. Now he's got some words. He said, I'm looking at you next time around. You like those spicy words from the captain, but remember, discipline is the key. Space created. This is Zubak down to the ground. He nods to the crowd. Hell yeah. Make that a hat trick for Zubek. He was one of our highlight players in our opening commentary. Going to be one to watch for sure, and he's made a highlight reel of Barton so far.
Wilmington University goal scorer number 4, Andrew Zubak. 3rd of the game, 6th of the season, assist to number 20, Cole Hamburger.
The Wildcats must have done some research here on Willard, understanding where his weaknesses may be. All the shots have been fairly low. 3 of the 4 have been towards the ankles. So nice research, nice execution from the home side. Referee having some words with the face-off guys here. It's always a bit of trickery. How much can you cheat without getting away with it? Don't envy those center referees when they gotta manage these contests. Will it be another win for Weidmer? And it is. He's got to get the GB though. Scoops it up. Now transition play here. Wouldn't say a counterattacking opportunity. Numbers behind the ball here for Barton. There's Betts. Quickly to not Zubek, now Zubek. Will they clear the space for him? I'm looking for some more of those offensive strategies. Swinging it wide. Good patience. Connell Ward. Oh, that could be a swinger. Nice save, Willard. Can he scoop it in? The defense comes to his aid. That will be Zach Kushabara. Quickly now to Marvin Johnson. He's got green ahead of him. That was almost a rusty gate check. You got to be careful there. Carter Earl, some desperate defense, but he gets it done, allows his side to reset. Another offensive opportunity here for Barton. Looking to make the most of it. It could be a swing from range. Will be! That will go wide, but maintained with the away side. Tim Blanche there on the X, number 42. Nick Nielsen. Here's Blanche. He stacks up against Buzinski. A stalwart defender. He's like, I don't want any part of that. Sends it away. This is going to be Xander Grimes. He finds his buddy Nick. Twisting, turning. Can he get it to the quick stick? Oh, denied at point-blank range. That's what I'm talking about, Flynn. The defense held strong there, but really the heroics of Flynn to make sure that his side stays ahead. Holy speed. That is Kieran Gupta, number 5. Good transition play here for the Wildcats, but now they need to settle. It's been quite a long time, about almost 10 minutes. since they've had a flurry of goals, this could be where the door opens, turned around there. It's Kyle Parker. Zubek captaining the offense here. Goes for a swim move. Finds Connell Ward in a 1v1 situation. Tries to dump it off. This is a quick stick. Does that roll in? What's the call? The officials? And it will be a goal. Okay, hands in the air. Didn't see exactly who scored that. It was chaos in the box, but that will be Gavin, number 0, assisted by number 24. That was Connell Ward.
Wilmington University goal scored by number 0, Gavin Parashak. First of the year, assist number 24, Connell Ward.
Gavin, the junior from Pennsylvania, web design major. Love to see it. I'm also the lead academic advisor for the college technology programs at Wilmington University. Always a pleasure to see what my students are doing inside and outside of the classroom. Well done there from Gavin. 3 minutes on the clock in this electric first quarter. The momentum heavily in the favor of the Wildcats. Defense closes down. Nick Nielsen. Look how they're trying to create space for him. Clearing out, finding an isolation matchup. Justin Solomon, the defensive mid. How does he go against Nick Nielsen? Oh, it's a nice turnaround head fake. He goes to the top of the box, but oh, the ball dropped. Clattered into. Sometimes you got to call man, sometimes you got to call ball, but possession still with Barton. Nick has an opportunity, too high for McGrath. That's a turnover. You feel like Nick maybe should have taken the shot. Here's Flynn. It's Bryce Emery on the transition. He thought about it. Ooh, the pass zinged there. At Gavin Parashek. Some desperate defending once again. McGrath, number 2 on Barton. Just can't seem to get a good handle on any of these passes whizzed by him. McGrath, 5 goals on the season. It's going to be also a focal point of their attack. A nice transition ball there to Dominic West. Zubek, this is where he needs to say settle. Let's get our full personnel on the field. Find the right matchup. Get maybe one more before the quarter's through. Good defense, sticks high, blocking passing lanes to the top. Goes Max Runer. He gets held up just a minute. Oh, and it's, you can always bet on him. It is number 10, Ian Betts. Scores himself another. That's 2 for him on the day. Is that another timeout for the away squad? They find themselves in a 4-goal deficit. The final minute in this first quarter. Nice individualistic efforts from the offensive side. Defense keeping some of the key members of the Barton attack under wraps.
Wilmington University goal. Scored by number 10, Ian Betts, second in the game, fourth of the season. Assist to number 43, Matt Munzer. Timeout on the field called by Barton.
Full team huddle here for the Barton Bulldogs. The puzzle still missing that final piece. Wonder what the attacking group is saying in that huddle. Like, give us some more chances. We need a few more. Defense maybe a little bit exhausted. How much they've had to play against this unrelenting attack from the home side. 2 team huddles for the Wildcats. Makes sense. Specialized. They've each been doing their part of the game well. Coach Alex Feeney. He's there in the gray sweatshirt, black khaki pants. He's saying full confidence in his squad today. He knew they were riled up for this one. Barton, it's a non-conference game, but we play them pretty often. The Wildcats getting the better of them so far in this contest. Another face-off here. A different member of the squad, though. This is Brian McGarvey. Can he win it outright? He does. Gets the scoop up, too. Nice work. The face-offs all going the way of the Wildcats. You love to see it. Zubek. Here's Betts. Back to Zubek.
1 minute to play in the first quarter. 1 minute.
1 minute remaining. One more chance for the Wildcats to score another. Betts, quick pass. Good slides here from Barton. Passing off players quickly. Could be a shot from distance. Denied. Zubek, surveying. Almost thought about a cross lane pass, but thought better of it. Betts, down low, the bouncer. The 5-hole shot from Willard. Fortunate to get down low. It's another foul committed by Barton. They're doing everything they can to win the ball back, and even when they do, still get a turnover. Is it a timeout called, I believe? This time by the Wildcats. Willard has had plenty of opportunities to talk with his goalkeeping coach. Sometimes it's about that leg work. How do I get a kick save in there? How do I close the 5-hole quick in conjunction with moving my stick in a sweeping motion downward to block some of those shots? But those get whipped at you with pace. A stick check here from the officials, making sure that pocket is clean. One of the players out there. Someone might have to go in their bag and find their backup stick. Crowd continues to pile in here a little bit. Not many seats remaining here at the Wilmington University Athletic Complex in Bear, Delaware. But they have been treated to quite a show. 6 goals from the home side in this first quarter alone. Looking to surpass their 15-goal allotment from their first game on Wednesday against American International. Looks like the timeout has concluded. All the players will take their stations once more. Luke Willard, the goalkeeper from Barton. I know we've highlighted it a few times, but 49 shots faced coming into this contest over 3 games. It's 30 shots a game. That says something about the defense not being able to create turnovers, not winning their one-on-ones like they're doing so here. Another shot goes. And another foul committed. Who will it be on this time? The quickness of Carter Earl. Calling the defense some disruption there. Have to commit the foul. Into the box goes Mason Farrar, number 44. Takes a knee. 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Got to be quick here for the Wildcats if they want to net themselves another. Connell Ward. Time is ticking. The time is about to run out. There's the buzzer. First quarter concluded. 6 goals for the Wilmington University Wildcats, 2 for the Barton Bulldogs. We'll see you in just a few.
That penalty was a 1-minute major for a slash.
Dan, the mic's clear, right?
If you are down, yeah, you control it all.
She's in here. I wish all the people would give up. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I don't want to leave her crash out. And then you
Welcome back, folks, to the start of the second quarter. Wildcats find themselves 4 goals ahead. They've been charged with the majority of the possession. Looking for a man on the crease there for a quick stick action. Doesn't find it. Zubek, though, pick up the scraps. Allows a reset here. Zubek once more. He goes over to Kyle Parker. Swinging the ball nicely is the home side. That's the passing lane nabbed out of the air. That is number 33, Brendan Bedell. Finally a piece of defensive work for the Barton Bulldogs. Now can they transition the clearance? A little rocky, but they get it done. Nick Nielsen. Looking for a true offensive possession. Here's Marvin Johnson. Gabe Thompson with it now. Gets turned around. Good slide, but now it's a double team. Patience. Gabe Thompson. He lets it fly. That will bounce harmlessly over the end line. Possession maintained, though, for Barton. That was a good final check in the end of Gabe Thompson. Sends his stick a little skyward, the ball. Not in the back of the net for now. Marvin Johnson. He can have a crack from distance. Sends it to the X. Here's McGrath. Nice little head fake. He gets pushed around, though. Has to get rid of it. Oh, the slash is committed, and that's a free ball. It's a collide of bodies. Another flag flies. 2 of them. 3 on the ground now against Wilmington University on this defensive effort. Doing everything they can to keep the ball in the back of the net, but now they find themselves in trouble. Waiting for the call on the field from the officials. We'll see where we stand. Quinn Tracy, number 14, captain of the defense. He's going to have some words with his man-down squad. Looks like only 4 defensive members will be in play here for the Wildcats. You have to keep the box tight-knit. Slides have to be clean. The communication even better. Look for some trickery from the Bulldogs. McGrath to start us off. Jimmy Carter, number 55. Number 22, Nick Pomilio. Number 0, Xander Grimes, has been quiet so far in this one. And of course, Marvin Johnson and Nick Nielsen will round out the offensive squad on this possession. The crowd cheering on this defensive unit. They know they have the work cut out for them. And here we go, McGrath. Jimmy sends it to the top. Swings it around quick. Grimes, shot from range. You'll take that any day of the week if you are the defensive unit. As long as the passes don't get close to the crease, you'll be okay. Marvin Johnson's got to do better to check in, check out. Grimes. Here's Nick. Grimes once more. He could have another shot. Pomilio. Oh, there's the quick stick action. McGrath. He sends it quick. Nice work from Flynn. Hangs his head in disappointment, but quite an effort. Make sure that this chunk of penalties doesn't cause any deficit to be lost. McGrath. Grimes, looking for him to make a move. Try to work it towards the crease, some movement, some action. Grimes once more, quick to Nick Nielsen. Goes for it! Deflection! Another save from Flynn. Ferocious between the pipes is this kid. McGrath once more. Massive stop, a huge save, and now transition for the Wildcats. They are screaming down the pitch. Here's Zubek. Jumps from the bench of the Wildcats. They are ecstatic after that defensive stop. That is huge to deny the penalty. There's Carter Earl. Patience. Waiting for some movement. Zubek to the X. Kyle Parker. Carter Earl. Zubek once again. Ooh, gotta be quick. Marvin Johnson was on the chase. Quick poke checks there. Good footwork from Gavin Heidelman. Nice ball movement, looking for some cuts to the crease. Carter Earl goes for one-on-one. We saw this in the warm-ups. Sends it out wide to Ward. Quick, nice undershots! I was whipped with some pace. Willard. Nice defensive stop. Here we go again. Zubek. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Wildcats. Nice head fake. Got to clear some more opportunities. Another kick save for Willard. The counterattacking opportunity is on. Nick Nielsen to Marvin Johnson. Tries to find Grimes. Or pardon me, Tim Blanche. McGrath. They'll wait for the substitutes to make their presence known. Want to see a play here from the Bulldogs. What's going to be the call? Right now it's Garvin Johnson He goes for it like a trebuchet. That one off the mark. Okay, there's a call from the bench. In unison, their voice is heard. This is number 5, Sawyer King to McGrath. Finds Nick Nielsen. Garvin. Lets it go. Nice check there from the defense. Shot clock is winding down. Can they find one attempt? They get it away. Not the shot they wanted. This allows for the Wildcats to transition here for Tyler Quinn. He almost gets tripped up. You know the speed on this guy. Gets a touch. Finds his fellow captain in Zubek. Bryce Emery. He lays it off. Finds the return. Wildcats. This is the off-ball movement I need to see. Oh, the pass. Not there for Zubek. He goes for man first. He loved the aggression. Allows his team to follow up, but it's Heidelman who scoops it up. Now in the transition, here come the Bulldogs. Nice roll dodge there from number 18. That's Zach Welch. Desperate defending there towards the end. It's a transition successful for the Blues. Tim Blanche. Thought about it, thought against it. Looking for the star, Marvin Johnson, shining in those orange cleats. Full head of steam. Shorty against Shorty. Nice slide there from 43. That is Max Runser. Turn him away again. Excellent effort from Karen Gupta. That one, the body on the line for the club. That one's going to sting. Should take that all the same. Ground ball opportunity, 2v1. Doesn't go the way of the Wildcats this time. Possession still with the Bulldogs, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Blanche. He'll take that shot any day of the week. Was never on target. Excellent footwork there from Patrick Crutchfield, number 13 for the Wildcats. Shuffling nicely, utilizing that long pull to his advantage. The shot clock expires and the defense holds. This has been a defensive sort of quarter. Both teams finding good checks, good rotations. No balls in the back of the net yet. Can Zubek change the narrative here? A nice little shimmy shake. He wants to go for goal, lays it off, but his stick lifted. And another turnover in possession. Marvin Johnson can't find the bounce. Grabbed up by Connell Ward. Or Santiago Figueroa, sorry. Quick change of personnel. We'll see how the Wildcats attack this. That'll be Carter Earl. Zubek. Figueroa. He's eyeing up this matchup. Swing move. Gets turned around. Quick to the shots. Zubek first to meet it. Josh Weston, number 39. Look for him to get involved in this possession. Gavin Parashik, number 0. Have to clear some space. It's been cluttered in there. They haven't been having good drives so far here, the Wildcats. Been a lot of shots from distance. Zubek, there's a shot from distance. Doesn't matter if he hits the turf. The ball in the back of the net. That will be 4 for number 4 on the day. crowd erupts as the captain nets another.
Wilmington University goal scorer number 4, Andrew Zubak, 4th of the game, 7th of the season, unassisted.
He's a captain for the reason, the senior. So he gets some respite. Looks like they will sub him off here for now. He's been playing lights out for a quarter and a half. Weidmer back in the center circle for the face-off. He's won every single opportunity thus far. And he wins another. He gets the scoop as well. This guy can't be beat. Oh, so close there from Tyler Quinn. Just bounced out of his stick. Nice slotted pass. And it will be a flag from across the pitch. Okay, the near side official didn't seem like anything was afoot. There will be a call on the opposite side. Free possession here for the Bulldogs. Brendan MacDonald for the Wildcats, number 23, the short stick defensive midi. Tyler Quinn, the other one, 50. Like numbers. Matching up, that's Drew Paxton for the Bulldogs. Oh! An elastic effort, but a fantastic stop from Flynn. He has been fantastic on the day. Now the man down unit will make their way to the turf. Again, like we were talking about at the top of the show, folks. In their first match, 9 infractions, 7 minutes of penalty time from the Wildcats against American International.
Wilmington penalty, 30 seconds for interference.
They held down 2. And they hold down 1. It's been the same man-up unit for Barton. Oh, no. An excellent lift there from Gunnar Setter. Causes the turnover. Nick Pamilio, number 22, coughs it up. Can WilmU escape? That is Kieran Gupta. He is under duress. He's fighting all comers. He's got 4 around him, and still he stands. How is he doing this? The ball still in the stick. Finally, he gets it free. It's a yard sale out there. A couple of sticks on the ground. Finally, the whistle called, but Gupta taking the brunt of that damage. Oh, he is hurting after that. I've been in some of those situations myself. Does not feel good. But he's doing everything he can for the school. It's Carter Earl. Swings it here. Nice ball movement. Got to be a little bit faster, though. Create some of those gaps in the defense. They're closely knit right now. This is Cole Hamburger. System maestro. Wants to get himself on the board. Carter Earl. Ball a little too low for him to get a whole full head of steam. He swings it. Another one down and another one in. It's Ian Betts with a triple. An acrobatic display there. He gets flattened, but the ball still goes in, and that's all that matters. The Wildcats, they're up 8. The Bulldogs putting their heads together once more. What can we do? Everything going the way of the Wildcats, and I'm all right with that.
Number 10, Ian Betts, his 3rd of the game, 5th of the season. Assist goes to number 7, Carter Earl.
Weidmer once more. And he wins it again. Gets it to Tyler Quinn. This guy, fearless. Speed as well. He goes for a shot just because he can. Possession still maintained with the Wildcats. Captain wanted to see his name in lights there. Maybe not the best shot in the world, but you'll love to see it. Subs again here, the Wildcats. Oh, execution at its finest. Some quick stick ability for the Wildcats, and in succession, they find 2. That is number 39, Josh Weston. We were highlighting him a little bit earlier, wanted him to get more involved in the attack, finds his opportunity and executes.
39, Josh Weston, first of the game, 4th of the season, assist to number 0, Gavin Pershak.
Well done there from the Wildcats. Zubek now back in the offensive zone. Gavin Pershak as well, number 0. Then Ian Betts. It's electrifying front 3. Weidmer. Hey, that's a pretty good effort there. Ground ball not yet recovered by either squad. Got to hear the calls. Who is going for it? It will be a loose ball possession, pushing the back. That will go the way of the Bulldogs. Looked like his shoulder was clean. Nobody was tossed to the turf. Referee's calling it tight. I'm all right with that, as long as it's consistent. Here's number 38. This is Gabe Thompson. He gets turned around. Goes against Quinn. Nick Nielsen, quiet in this second quarter. Marvin Johnson the same. Easy shot, easy save there from Flynn, and an even better transition on his horse is Gunner. He's got to get rid of it quick. The attack with a counterattacking opportunity. Zubek, he's seen this a couple times before. Patience, the key word. Betts, Zubek. Zubek, spin move. Lays it off there to Kyle Parker. Here's Connell Ward. Finds the right matchup. Swings it. Nice swim dodge. Oh, crunched between 2. The referees now have something to think about. It will go the way of the Bulldogs. Zubek a little slow getting up there. In the first quarter, the Wildcats did well to make sure the transition was difficult for the Bulldogs. They gave it up in possession of the shot clock. They've coughed it up a couple of times. Can they get over the line? They can. No offsides call here. Nick Nielsen, he could go run right at the defense. Thinks better of it. Finds Drew Paxton. Garvin Johnson here. He's knotted up against Kyle Parker. Found himself on transition on defense. McGrath. Bull rush. Nice movement here. Marvin Johnson. He spins around 1, lays it off. It's a shot on, and a shot wide. Diving effort there from Flynn to make sure possession got turned over. You'll love to see it from the keeper. Quinn Tracy. He lays it off there to Bryce Emery. Smooth transition for the Wildcats. They're in the offensive zone. I believe a timeout is called here from the Wildcats with 1 minute remaining in this second quarter. So far it has been all Wildcats. Not a single goal scored by Barton. Their offense floundering each and every time. They had a 2-man-up opportunity, could not convert. Going to need to be some reviews for that in the locker room later today. Some of the stars not shining as bright for the Bulldogs. I'm looking at Xander Grimes, 7 goals on the season. Nothing done here today. They have not been able to facilitate him, create space for him. He's had a couple of shots, but usually from distance and contested. WilmU, on the other hand, quick feet, quick minds, quick sticks. found them 7 goals ahead. We talked about the mental of Barton coming into this game. They lost in overtime last Saturday in a 10-9 victory for the side of Palm Beach Atlantic. It was a back-and-forth affair. Barton scored back-to-back goals to take the lead 9-8. Then it was a quick turnaround of 2 goals from Palm Beach Atlantic. They secure the sudden death overtime, find themselves 1 up in the win column. Barton don't want to be on a 2-game win streak, or lose streak rather. Wilmington want to be on a 2-game win streak. So far they've cemented a good route forward. 1 minute remaining. Denied at the gates from Woolard. Change of possession here. That was a risky pass. It gets it done. Is there an offside call? Doesn't look like it. Bulldogs hang their head in despair because they can't get the transition done cleanly. Easy come, easy go. The ball back with the Wildcats. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Slash to the face. The whistle immediately called. Upended. It was Carter Earl. Crowd excited. Not to see the player get hit, but for the flag to come through. And another man-up opportunity for their Wildcats. Another foul committed by Barton towards the end of the quarter. We've seen the Wildcats convert these opportunities before. There will be another timeout, but this time for the away side. Folks, we still have some more Wildcat action coming up for you. Few things on the docket here today. Our women's basketball team and our men's basketball team will be playing against Post University at Post University in Connecticut. The women will be playing at 5 p.m. Eastern. The men will be playing at 7 p.m. Eastern right here on the CACC network. Make sure you keep this up on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, your second monitor, whatever it is, all day long. Catch that Wildcat action. Of course, your men's lacrosse team will be playing next weekend, February 21st, against Mercy University. They'll be here at home again. Expect we'll have a similar crowd and hopefully some less snow on the ground. More seats available, some more standing room for the onlookers. And then next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday rather, the basketball teams, both men and women, will be at home here at the Wilmington University Athletic Complex. Some doubleheader action once again, so definitely head on down, support those units. They're going to need it. They're getting towards the end of their seasons. They need that final push if they're any chance to get some few more wins in the column. For now, though, 31 seconds remain in this second quarter. Possession will be given over to Kyle Parker, number 44. Quick fake. Betts. Zubek. Betts again. Nobody on the crease. How do they unlock Carter Earl? Finally, that is Josh Lovely who steps to. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Quick sticks and quick efforts from the Wildcats. They are now double digits, 10 for them. That was number 39, Josh Weston, unlocks another goal for the home side. He has 2 now on the day. Hard to defend a team where everybody has an eye for goal. But it's about that shot placement that has impressed me more so. Weidmer, not the one to take this face-off. It'll go the way of the Wildcats. It will be the captain, Tyler Quinn, to get it. That was a desperation shot to end the quarter, but the Wildcats firmly in the lead here as we head to halftime. Folks, we'll see you on the other side.
Assist goes to number 44, Kyle Parker. That is the end of the second quarter. The Wildcats are 10 to 2.
No, this isn't wet, but
It'll be warm anyway.
the blanket was. Oh, it is leaking. No, but they'll have it open. Oh, thank you. Oh, I know. It's a nice bathroom. Like, they're not like gross. Yeah. They're nice. I haven't had to zip my jacket up yet. That's a good thing. This thing is hot. She just said. She said it was toasty. My only thing is my hands are always cold, even with gloves. But these are the warmest gloves I've found because they have like the vortex, so it stops the wind, so they're warmer. That's what I need to get. Actually, I think I might have them.
My hands would like sweat. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
For my feet. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, the best thing for your feet is the hot hands like foot. It sticks inside your shoe.
It would burn
It
my
is
feet.
so, no it doesn't. It's so warm and it feels so good. I love them. It keeps you warm and your toasty warm toes. Very warm.
All right. Nice work, guys. Oh, thanks, man.
Where's it coming from? There's snow up there. That makes sense. You're obviously more up there than you think. 7 minutes.
Is the building open, Dave, or do I need a key? Like, I have my ID if I need it. Yeah. If I need to go to the bathroom.
Bragg giving us free one. This is a 5-year-old. Very indulgent.
Plus the guy next to us just bought a shot. So who knows how this is going to end up. Lauren says, oh no. And he says the drinks are good though. Bartender will just blend something up and give it to us. She's a comedian.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They said ski forever, but she's 5 years old. Since she was 2. Since she was 2. Yeah. But she, I mean, look at big mountains.
Just like soccer, just remember, just check the goalies.
They'll send me videos and I'm like, what are you doing there? That was hard to tell you about. They're big mountains there. This makes it look like it's nothing.
Oh, what's this?
New York.
Oh, updated stats?
Yeah, just I don't know if you're going along.
I am. I'm marking
Marking
them down,
them
but this
up,
is huge. When I do the soccer, it's like me and one cameraman, so I gotta write everything and do all that. So this is great.
I have my Valentine's Day case. Then I just ordered down. I just ordered me a new
All right. I was expecting this one to go, but
I know,
I'm
right?
excited for it. This is great.
You need anything?
I'm good. I'm gonna use the restroom real fast. I brought my student ID.
Well, if you go to the side, that'll work.
Orange and white. That'll probably be my like springy, summery one. Ready? I probably will. Let's be real. Yeah, gotta put a good sparkle one. Always love a good sparkle. I finally broke down on where using a
Oh yeah, that was
Where's my Valentine's Day gift? Isn't that cute? Yeah, she got me a Valentine's Day gift. She just likes, look, she likes an excuse for buying. That's why. Yeah, that's the reason. Have an excuse. So with every holiday we get, she made up holidays when we were little. Just to be able to buy stuff.
You go babysitting if you're there. So leave a 2-year-old.
yeah.
And she got another, there's another one. It's like a little big one. I had my wallet just attached to my phone. Like, I needed to carry this for my seat, and I had hairspray in case I wore my hat, I didn't really want to go to dinner with a hat head. I had all that shit. I was like, I'm sure. And I needed to throw it in a bag and go.
He actually did say, like, yeah, my daughter.
I don't want to.
Oh, man.
You're so Joshy man. I'm not sure.
She just won't tell you she's freezing.
Back in my day, they had the official ones. They were selling them from Camden. I bought one of the Tibets for like
Yeah. She was I got cookies, Daddy.
Dan, do you do anything to start the second half, or I just can go?
Nope.
Okay.
want it back since you can do it quicker?
Welcome back, you Wilmington University fans. We are here at the Wilmington University Athletic Complex for our home opener of the Men's Lacrosse 2026 season. It's Wilmington University Wildcats versus the Barton College Bulldogs. I'm Phil Boda along with Dan Laletta, our informations director, and Nate, our producer, here to bring you all the action. What has been a fiery match thus far, but the Wildcats have dominated the first half. Let's see if they can continue that momentum into the second. It's been the likes of that man, Andrew Zubek, Ian Betts, who have led the score with 4 and 3 respectively. Everyone else has contributed as well. Figueroa has had some involvement. Carter Earl here, number 7 as well. Wants to find himself on the score sheet too. Zubek. He rounds the crease, another low shot. That has been the MO for the Wildcats. They found something out about goalkeeper Woolard for the Bulldogs. Getting low has been an issue for him. Ground ball, not scooped up just yet. Everybody scrambling for it. Sticks being checked, bodies being bumped. And it will be Carter Earl who comes up with it. Here's Ian Betts. Waiting for everybody to get in position. He sends it over to Earl. Ward. That passing lane interrupted. Now he's got to make up for his transgressions. Goes for the ground ball. That one lofted to Figueroa. Finds Zubek. Possession maintained, but the shot clock still at 70. Yellow is the call here for Wilmington. Let's see what kind of combination play they run. Earl. He finds an isolated opportunity. Has the distance to find some speed. Ward. Shot. Thought about connecting. A slip on the turf there from Josh Lovely. WilmU not able to convert. Want to see that aggression again from the Wildcats on these transition plays. Caused a couple of turnovers. Barton has kind of figured it out, at least that portion of their game. Their attacking opportunity for them. Here's Marvin Johnson. Has 1 goal so far in this contest. 6 in previous contests. Hop and a skip there for Sawyer King. He lays it off there for Tim Blanche. Nick Nielsen. Blanche. He's looking for some movement. They clear out for him. A turnaround shot! And it's the goalie's best friend. The pipe rings true. Denies the goal-scoring opportunity. And Barton still remain at 2. Possession now for the Bulldogs still. 57 seconds on the shot clock for him. Blanche. Marvin Johnson in an isolated position. Sawyer King. It's Gabe Thompson. Bull rushing in. Crossfield pass. Nick Nielsen, quick switch. Sawyer King. Head fake. Finds some space. A good slide there to shut the door. Nice lift. Nick Nielsen desperately gives it up. And the ground ball needs to be claimed from the Wildcats. Hack, scoop, shot, denied. Flynn, point blank range once again, and he keeps it. Do have a player who's down. That is Nick Nielsen, limping as he gets up. That is not what you want to see if you're a Barton fan. The quarterback, so to speak, of their offense. The crowd elated with how the defense has reacted today. That was a big question mark for me moving into this match, especially against American International, where Flynn led up 8 goals, had 15 shots against him. This time, held up true. The defense looking clean. The shots that have gone Flynn's way have not been the cleanest. Ian Betts to Zubek on the front door, and he converts it. 5 for the captain. That'll be a flag at the end of that play, too. This tossed to the dirt was Zubek. That's all the defense could do to try to prevent the goal. They commit the foul instead. A great transition play from Wilmington. That's something you practice every day out on the turf. Those repetitions coming in clutch. 10 minutes remain here in the third quarter. Still all the momentum with Wilmington. The connection between Betts and Zubak cannot be understated. The bulk of the offense has run through them. They connect consistently to score goals. Weidmer, he's been an MVP player for me. Constantly winning these face-off duels.
Penalty is on Barton. Cross-check, 1 minute.
Cross-check on number 6. That is Zach Kushabara for Barton. McGrath. Weidmer on the face-off, went into the second quarter, winning 8 of 9. That one will go against him, so it will be 8 of 10. But I think that's a pretty good percentage, all things considered. Here's Tim Blanche. He's going up against the captain, Quinn Tracy. They try to switch off of him, and they do. Finds himself matched up against Brendan McDonald, the true defensive midfielder. Josh Weston, the midfield captain, the junior. Back to Blanche. Look how much space they're clearing out for him. But he's got to get past one member first. McDonald be hard to beat. Good switch play just to keep Barton guessing. Looks like Nick Nielsen will be back in after a quick respite on the bench. Bull rush right into the jaws of the defense. Rings off the pipe. Close, but not close enough, says the crowd. Still, no ripples in the back of the net here for Barton. Blanche once more. He gets turned around again. McDonald. He shows to one side. Take me on if you dare. Nick Nielsen obliges. He goes to the crease. Harmlessly falls to Flynn. The defense holds once more. Quinn Tracy with it. 20 seconds to clear for the home side. Julian Pazinski. Nice work there from the Wildcats. Figueroa. He lays it off to Kyle Parker. Finding a good offensive set. Carter Earl still wants to get on the board. He looks for his opportunity. Marvin Johnson has been end-to-end for Barton. He's got to be exhausted. He's playing defense, offense, everything in between. Figueroa. Catch and run. Swings it to the X. Zubek. Goes against Kushabara, the last man to commit a penalty. Carter Earl, he swings, he fires! A nice save there, but it will be a penalty. The flag flies once more. The official on the far side, eagle-eyed, has been calling multiple fouls throughout this contest. Will be the one contained. Looks like that is number 8, Carter Stroud, who will take a knee in the box. Unnecessary roughness is the call. The coach from Barton, heated, still discussing this penalty. Where was the roughness? I don't see any blood, no tears. Everything should all be fine and dandy, but not the case by the letter of the law. Zubek. Earl. Parker. Betts. I thought he fainted it there. Good ball movement. Got to spread out the defense on a man-up situation. Parker again. Zubek. Usually he's behind the goal, this time in front. Earl. To the quick stick. Oh! The shot not low enough, so easily defended from Willard. And a yard sale, free 99, stick on the ground, but a flag in the air. This time might be number 39. Is that Josh Weston? He's the one who trots off. He knows the foul's against him. WilmU, unfortunately, not able to find the back of the net on this man-up opportunity. Instead, they go down one, and now they have to bring on their specialty unit. Still waiting on the official call from the referees. We'll see, the wind has picked up a little bit as well. The heat, though, rising, which is good. Marvin Johnson will be the one gifted the ball after that penalty. The man down unit, Tyler Quinn, number 50. Gunnar Setter, number 6. Then we've got Rory Steele, number 40. For the front three you see there for the Wildcats. And then we got Boninsky. We've got Tracy Quinn, the two backline defenders. Spread out right now. Remember, communication is key. Find who's rotating. They're going to try to set some picks. Find some folks to cut across the crease, drag defenders from where they don't want to be. McGrath. This is Jimmy Carter. He gives it over. That is Nick Pamilio. Carter again. McGrath. He goes for the underhanded shot, and he scores it. It's been, feels like 20 minutes since Barton last converted. They do so there in a man-up opportunity, but still a large hill to climb for them. They're down 8. The defense gets together. What could be done about that? But it was just a good shot. Started low, ended high.
Barton goal on the man advantage, scored by number 2, Logan McGrath. First of the game, 6th of the season, assist to number 55, Jimmy Carter.
They send Weidmer out to the face-off center once more. Easy clamp down for him. And that's another one converted. 9 face-off victories for the specialist. Stepping over the midline. It's been caught before the captain, Tyler Quinn. We know he's got jet fuel in his veins. He goes for the shot. Oh, with a stick on the ground. Desperation thwack. Stops the opportunity. Now a quick transition. McGrath, he scored the previous goal. Sent it to the top of the box. Xander Grimes, he drops it. Unusual for him. Luckily, Marvin Johnson is there to pick up the pieces. Grimes, quiet on the day. Finds Jimmy Carter. He's directing traffic. McGrath, he scored from this position before. Swing from Blanche. Nielsen. Oh, he breaks some ankles and off the pipe, zinged once again. Nielsen cannot find the top shelf. Carter. Grimes. Carter again. Grimes has to shoot, and that's easily off the target. Having an off day is the attackman from the Barton Bulldogs. Now, which way will possession go? It will go the way of the Wildcats. Thought McGrath was closest to it, but maybe not the case. Transition again. We've seen these wily midfielders for the home side do everything they can. Nice turnaround. Oh, stick snapped in two from Blanche. Carter Earl fights through. Yikes. Betts. It's definitely heated up now. Wildcats and the fans, they're feeling it. They know they have the advantage. Everything a cherry on top. Here's Earl. Parker to Zubek. Swing! That will go out of bounds. Now we got to deal with the flag as well as some of the broken bits of lacrosse stick on the turf. The defense has impressed me today. Likes of Beninsky, likes of Tyler Quinn, likes of Quinn Tracy. The leaders on this squad really lighting the way, denying so many advantages that Barton has found themselves in. Turn our sights to the offensive third, however, as it will be a man-up opportunity for the Wildcats once more.
Slashing penalty on Barton, 1 minute.
That looks like that would be 42 Blanche, Tim Blanche, who is in the sin bin. I'll have to reflect on what he's done, maybe get a new stick while he's at it for now. WilmU tries to go for a no-look pass, the ball into the sky. The check to the dirt, that's clean. Oh, no, it's not. Zubek. It looked like it. Charles Miller from Barton flattened, but not legally so. The officiating crew has had a lot to handle in this third quarter as the temperature has risen significantly. More powder added to the keg before this one explodes. That will be Carter Earl, number 7, who takes a knee. It seems Barton, anytime they find an offensive opportunity, it's off of a WilmU penalty. They converted once before from McGrath. Here's Grimes. Gabe Thompson, number 38, drives. To the X it goes. Nick Nielsen. Can he get by the captain? He gets locked down. Turnaround shots. Flynn, I believe that clipped the bottom of his stick. Anything as a keeper to get a deflection, turn it away from goal. Will not be a reset of the shot clock is what I'm hearing from the officiating crew. They're going to go to the admin bench and sort it out. Stalled has the Barton College offense been. The Bulldogs not hungry enough for this victory. Here's McGrath. Garvin. It's a double team now on him. He loses the ball. Tries to flick it onward, and that will be immediately caught midair from goalkeeper Flynn. He's looking for an outlet pass. He gets it in Kieran Gupta. We've seen him muscle his way through before, and he does it again. Nice work there in transition. Now Betts. That jazzed up the crowd. They're on their feet. Zubek against Brody Harris, the defender. Earl has been released, and he releases it to Weston. He breaks some ankles on his way. Gobbled up by WilmU. Parker. Oh, a dirty fake. Doesn't create enough space, though. He lost it to the X. Cannot be scooped up from Parashek. So close. Transition, though, has not been the forte of the away side this afternoon. They want to swarm him. Check in, the body collides. Bulldogs survive, and the flag will fly once more. And it might be on Carter Earl again. He did lean in with the head more than the shoulders or the hips. Bulldogs find themselves in another opportunity. Drew Paxton this time at the top of the box. He goes against his opposite number. Tyler Quinn, not easy to defeat. Blanche finds himself with a new stick. Is it as good as his first one? And crushed in between the jaws of the defense. Ball drops to the turf and the whistle will sound so we can deal with the flag. And immediately onto the pitch goes the man-up unit for the Bulldogs. Game clock will need to be reset to 1:13. So working on sorting out the foul, but what a quick quarter it has been. How many goals, though? I think one apiece for either side. Looking at the offensive unit. We've got Nick Palimo, number 22. There at the top, in possession. Jimmy Carter seems to be where he makes his money, but hasn't converted anything yet. Swings it to him, tries to find McGrath. He goes for a swing past Grimes. Good rotation, quick feet from the defense. They're sliding effectively. The faster you move the ball, the harder it makes it for those defenses to close the distance. They try to find McGrath, sneak in, and he can't catch it. Jeers from the WilmU bench. It's a mental game at this point. Down 8 goals, the Bulldogs, and they can't even get it. That's a push in the back for sure, and it will be called. And the flag will raise once more. Quinn, he is shaken up, though. His fellow captain lifts him, but he might need to take a breather. That was right in the back of the neck. No cushion, no pads, nothing there to guard that fleshy section. It's gotten a little bit gritty in this quarter. Kind of lost track of how many flags have been tossed out. Carter Earl has the ball with him. Looking maybe to get some revenge. Still has yet to put his name on the scoreboard. This could be his opportunity. We got Kyle Parker in possession with it now. Betts as well. I'm looking at the rotations here for the Bulldogs. How quickly can they slide where the sticks through the passing lanes? That was a good tip from Charles Miller. That's exactly what I was looking for Barton. They slow up the possession for the Wildcats in this instance. Josh Weston, he gets us restarted. That was zinged at Josh Lovely for a quick stick opportunity. Wasn't able to handle it, but still fortunate to remain in possession. Another shot from distance. Lovely tried to redirect. I'll go out of bounds. I like the strategy there. Lovely. He's got a smaller stature, so he can kind of sneak through some of these larger defenders. And if you can find the quick stick, it's an easy goal. Look for him twice. Not able to convert, and that will end quarter number 3. So quick respite for both of these teams as we head into our final quarter of the afternoon. Firmly in the lead are the Wildcats. They're just looking to close this one out and notch a home opener for themselves. The Wildcats are looking to go 2-0 to start the season for just the second time in program history. Last time they were able to do so, they started 5-0. That was after the 2020 season. Wildcats won their first season opener in 2022. Looking to add more to their historic run with a victory today.
Saturday, 1 week from today. Another 1 o'clock opening face-off against Mercy.
As a reminder, folks, if you want some more WilmU action, we do have our men's and women's basketball teams facing off against Post University. Tip-off for the women will be at 5 p.m. Eastern, and the men's at 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on the CACC network. So you can stick around all day long for some collegiate sports action. Of course, our men's lacrosse team will face off against Mercy University next Saturday. Face off at 1 p.m. Eastern. A new face-off contender, and then they are able to get it. Oh, a contested ball to Flynn. He's not able to handle. It's an open goal! And it will go the way of Barton. Fortunate to find Flynn out of there. He was trying to catch the ball. Number 35, that's Aiden Fichinomi. Flynn beside himself. He can't believe it. It's not on you, buddy. Aiden back on the face-off. Can he win it? It's a scramble in the center circle. They find Drew Paxton. He launches it. Flynn shuffles and pushes it away. Barton, once again, only finding opportunities on very dramatic and costly mistakes from Wilmington. They haven't been able to make anything of their own. So sure, yeah, you need to capitalize when your opponent gifts you something, but you also need to create your own luck. This is Garvin Johnson trying to do that now. And the luck not on his side, throws that one away. The clearance strategy from WilmU has been nice. It's also been heroic to say the least. Is that an offsides call? I believe it is. Looks like Tyler Quinn stepped over the line just too prematurely. That's okay. He wants to be on defense anyway. Now I'm seeing a flag being tossed. Confusion here to start the fourth quarter. Blanche. Close down. Find the switch. Here's Justin Solomon on defense. Grimes. Goes 1v1. Swings it to McGrath. Oop. Nick Nielsen can't find his footing. Can't get the ground ball either. Lady Luck not on the side of Barton College today. Nick Nielsen, the turnover. That's okay. Barton will get another opportunity. The foul now being called. That will be Justin Solomon who commits the foul. Sometimes as a defensive midi, you only get a single opportunity to strut your stuff, and sometimes you commit the foul. It's happened to me a number of times myself. That was a good place to be, and that's a quick turnaround. Fired in the back of the net from Nick Nielsen. Further exemplifying the point that they can have some life in them, but WilmU's got to make a mistake first, and you can't rely on that strategy. They are inching closer to knotting this one up, but still a mountain to trek. Brian McGarvey, number 52 from WilmU, squares up for the faceoff. They've given Weidmer a chance to breathe, give some other guys some reps. Still, WilmU, they've got to close out the game, and it's another face-off win. The coach must be ecstatic at these statistics. Here's Tyler Quinn.
Barton goal scorer number 2, Logan McGrath, his second of the game, 7th of the season, assist to number 12, Nick Nelson.
Carter Earl. Nice ball movement, cross pass, and it's dunked in! Ian Betts! And immediately clapped back. Oh, was the goal denied? It was. How? Maybe a crease violation. The Wildcats hunting as a unit. They get the ball back. I thought that one had crossed the hole of the goal line, but I guess not. Carter Earl will try once again. Marvin Johnson squares him up. Ooh, a great cut in from Carter Earl. Bangs his stick to the turf in frustration. Still has yet to be on the score sheet. Ian Betts breaks some ankles there. Whoops from the crowd. Figueroa. Poke check there. Sends him to the turf from Marvin Johnson. Oh, that's a freebie! Oh, good save from Wallard. Willard, very good when the shots are high. Got to keep it low on him. He just dumps that into the offensive zone. Easily gathered there from Logan Place, the defenseman. Nice nab there. That's got to be a flag. The coaching staff all raising their hands. This will be Kyle Parker. Sprinting. It's good rotation from the defense. Charles Miller on him. Zubek. He takes a 1v1. Good roll dodge. No one cutting in. Swing! right into the net there of Woolard. It's another underhanded shot, but always rising. Heidman. Woolard again. Can he find a connecting pass? No. Flynn called out from his cage. Great quick stick. This has to be. Oh, a split from Woolard. Denies the attempt. Wonderful counterattacking opportunity there for the Wildcats. And timeout called here. I believe that's from Barton College. Woolard, their clearances have not looked good. You can't give up possession that easily 2 times. He just launches it across the midfield line. His teammate's not ready for it. Then he gets the ball thrown at him the other way. Another full team huddle for Barton. Everybody needed to figure out how to close this 6-goal deficit. Might be best for them to separate into units, especially the offensive one. Figure out how do we create a strategy that will give us an opening towards the net. If you are a Wildcat fan, it's definitely a great start to the season. Just the amount of goals they've been able to convert. Some of the sharpness, some of the passion exuded by these players. I'm thinking the lights of Tyler Quinn going through the midfield. Kieran Gupta in transition. Those are those kind of hustle players you need to get everybody else motivated to really put their best on the line. The crowd amped up, willing their team forward to close this one out. Still 10 minutes to go. 6-goal lead is nice, but maybe 7 or 8 even better. Parker. Zubek, he slips on the turf, gets up deftly. Kind of Ward. Not able to get there in time. Tried to scoop it back in the field of play. Unfortunate for him. Barton can charge forward. That's a great hit. Clean one. The possession turned over. That's the kind of hustle play. That's the kind of aggression I'm talking about. This time, Carl Parker strutting his stuff. He matches up against Carter Stroud. Trickery from Parker. He rounds it. Sends it up there to Mac Runser. Cole Hamburger. It's a burly lad. Parker again. Agile. He gets shoot away. To the X, a quick around. A big body in front from Woolard. Stops the shot. Oh. The crowd angry off of that call. It looked like clean hit. Wasn't the case. Drew Paxton. WilmU have to find their markers, especially with Grimes on the field. Nick Nelson. Slippery is he, but quick to the crease. It's Sawyer King. Ripples the back of the net. That will be a goal for Sawyer King. That will be his 4th of the season. Inching closer now, our Barton. WilmU We said at the top of the show is a game of momentum. The first half gone their way. The third quarter, only 1 goal apiece for either side. Now the final quarter seems to be in Barton's favor. WilmU, they need one of those hustle players, one of those captains to breathe life back in the squad. Maybe it's some of these face-off opportunities. Heidman, he just says, get this out of my hands, please. Cooper Maliko. He pizza mans it, goes over the line. McGrath. To Grimes. Grimes still not on the score sheet for his school. Every member of the Wildcats needed to hold this one down with 7:30 on the clock. Charged up here is Barton, the Bulldogs, rushing forward. A desperate shot, sidearmed. Fortunate to be picked up by Blanche. Another opportunity for Garvin Johnson. He's a big body. Oh, out had his full force behind it. Still, Flynn will not be denied. Hey! Trickery here from Beninsky. Well done from him. Now we're back on the offensive end. That got the crowd going. Figueroa. Some legs on this kid. Carter Earl. Good transition. Figueroa getting caught up, but Carter! Ouch! The finger whack from the ref says, no, that was clean. Didn't look like it from here. Now the flag is tossed. Okay. We'll see what that's all about in just a moment, but can the Bulldogs transition this one a little bit better from Willard? Finds Sawyer. Good substitution there. A couple new folks have entered the fray. That is Leeton, number 10 for the Bulldogs, Sawyer King. Sizing up the competition. Here's Leeton now. Great stick work from Tyler Quinn. Nabbed out of the air quickly by Flynn. That was a shot on by Justin Washington. Fired with some heat, but easily dealt with. Okay. Carter Earl once again flagged by the officials. He'll go to the reflection section. Think about what he's done. 5 minutes and 30 still remain. Can WilmU hang on? They've got a sizable lead, but in this game, anything goes. Good step up there from Flynn. Another deflection over the crossbar. McGrath to get us started once more. Swings it to Jimmy Carter. That's nice stick in the passing lane for Roy Steele. Can't lunge too far, find yourself out of position. See how quickly they rotate in and rotate out on a string. You are connected. Here's Carter. Oh, Flynn. Hero of the match for sure. Faced many shots in this second half. Stopped pretty much all of them. Carter. Grimes. Nelson. Quick movement here from the Bulldogs. Would you like to see another shots? And another save stick side. The transition quick as lightning. Here's Gupta. Zubek. Ouchies. That one's right in the section with no pads. Now will it be whistled? And now there's the flag. Harried too much, Brody Harris, and he'll get the flag. Do want to highlight number 5, Kieran Gupta. Quick on those transitions. Very important member for WilmU. More time you have in possession, more opportunity for goals, the less time your opponents can score against you. And transitions is where WilmU has won it today, either via the face-off, the counter opportunities, some of those turnovers they've created, some of the clearances from Flynn. And it's that connection between the goalie and the midfield that is impactful, where WilmU has excelled. A timeout called on the field after that penalty. 4 minutes to tick away. 34 shots apiece for both of these squads. WilmU crafting a way to get one more goal. They've been quiet in this second half. The fans have had other things to cheer about, like some of those hits, some of the aggression, some of the trickery plays. But they would love a goal at this moment in time to double the lead they have over Barton and really secure this victory. Barton, on the other hand, they can get a stop here and find a clean transition. Might be able to find a fast opportunity to close the distance. But like we talked about how important transitions can be, that's been where Barton's been lackluster. All the star players for this possession for WilmU: Weston, Earl, Betts, Zubek. Parker in there as well. This is Josh Lovely, a true attackman. Patience is the key. They're okay with running out this penalty because they have the lead. No need to force it, cause a turnover, and maybe lose something in the transition. It's intelligent lacrosse. It's not always the prettiest or the most aggressive. It's a game of time management in these situations. Now pick up the pace. That's a good shot. Oh, a nick of the stick there from Brendan Bedell. Good defensive effort from him. Full head of steam. Lovely no-look pass. Earl tries to go down low at the final second of the possession. Sawyer, he was calling for the pass, and that one couldn't find him. Woolard once again. These long-range passes not going his way. Defense tired. They had to ride out that whole man-down opportunity. Now on the back foot again. This is Max Runster. Carter Earl. Weston. Runster. Battling. Trying to find an opening. He may have. No. Carter Earl. Patience, using every bit of the shot clock they can, the Wildcats. And I like this strategy from them. That's what the timeout discussion may have been for the offensive side. The wind up and release. Nice try there from the captain, Weston. A little off the mark. Two minutes remain. This wonderful home opener for the Wildcats. They will be elated for this 2-0 start. Still some work here to do to close it out. Trying to mess up the concentration with a yelp from the defense there from Quinn Tracy, the captain. Didn't phase Barton for an instant. Here's Sawyer King. Grimes contemplating, driving. Leeton, too low for him. That goes out of bounds. Grimes, some uncharacteristic mistakes today. Flynn. Across the field it goes. Into the sunlight, though. That was Quinn Tracy saying that I couldn't see any bit of that. He was looking directly into the sun. 1 minute. And that will be a timeout, as each team needs to decide how to close this match out. You think at this time, firmly in the bag of WilmU, it's all but written.
Timeout on the field, called by Wilmington. Once again, fans, the next time the Wildcats are in action here at the W Athletics Complex, next Saturday afternoon, 1 week from today, another 1 o'clock opening face-off against Mercy University.
That is one matchup you don't want to miss. The Stars aligning here for WilmU at the start of the season. They're looking to keep that momentum going to next Saturday. Barton, back to the drawing board. Have to think about some of their strategies, face-offs, clearances, some of those what we'd call maybe special teams areas, right? Some of the finer points of lacrosse.
One minute to play in the fourth quarter. 1 minute.
Nice work. Still on driving. Easy. High stick side there. Now it's Tyler Quinn in transition. Zubek to hold it up. You can just ride this out. Shot clock higher than the game clock. I was looking for Carter Earl. He might have been wanted to be out here so you can get one final chance at goal. Desperate defense there from Cooper Mahalko. Good poke check. Causes Zubek to drop the ball, but he rakes it in. That's Cole Hamburger. He knows the game is clinched. He launches it high. WilmU, the victory at home. The Wildcats on top. They rush out to meet Flynn in a well-deserved huddle around the goalkeeper. So many shots denied. The defense as well to be supported. Everybody working well in sync today. I'm Phil Boda from Dan Laletta and the rest of the Wilmington University broadcasting crew. We'll see you next weekend. Have a safe day.
The Wildcats will take on the Mavericks from Mercy. It's a 1 o'clock opening face-off. We'll see you right here at the complex against the Mavericks next Saturday. The Bulldogs and Wildcats officially in attendance here this afternoon. Please drive things carefully.
Sorry. Snuck up.